Hello everybody, my name is Keenan. Today we're playing a bit more of League of Legends, and today I am playing Lissandra with the program skin. My direct counter is the Mel, and for Lissandra, I like building her just full ability power and a lot of mana. So I do start off with Teardrop, and then I build into, where was it? I normally start off with Shadow Flame with Lissandra. Very different from what I normally start off with champions, but for her it's just good because her abilities are AoE burst type, mainly this first one, where it throws the ice spear straight, and whenever after it hits the first target, it splinters and hits the other ones behind it. And it's just a really good spell. So the main plan with it is just being burst Lissandra. Also, her ult, not her ult, her passive of how it works is whenever I kill an opponent, it will summon a zombie type thing in their form. It's almost barely visible. And that thing will walk towards the nearest enemy hero and then explode. And when it explodes, it does, for now, it's only 125 damage, because it's 120 plus 50% of my ability power. And that sucker will scale like crazy. Late game, I've had it do 2,000 damage. So right now, Mel does have a better damage boost than me, I think. So I'm going to play this slow, get the minions over near me. But yeah, you can easily tell she does more damage for now. She also has more health than me. So my max health is 630. Hers is 852 because she leveled up before me. So now mine's 720. But if I play this right, I should be able to burst her down before she can get to me. Got my level 3. So my first ability does that little ice spike thing. Second ability is an AoE root. That does a lot of damage. I'm gonna go ahead and start chugging a potion. And then third ability is that little claw thing, which I can recast to teleport. Ah, yep, she got me with that burst. Yeah, so I'm going to have to play this early game really slow because she is a very powerful champion. And just space stats, she has higher stats. Alright, so she left lane. She's taking the long way back, so I'm going to try and get some hits on her tower. But, as I said, it's just going to be a long early game and then a quick, hopefully a more bursty late game. Keep missing those tank minions. So hopefully the not Nunu, Amumu will gank soon. But I'm not certain if he will. Rune-wise, I went with Arcane Comment, Mana Flow Bland, Transcendence, Scorch, Legendary Haste, and Cut Down. Because currently the biggest problem is just dropping her health lower. Ouch. And he is not ganking. Alright. Let's see. So currently they just need one more kill for the feat of strength for the fighting part. And we just got our first. Oh, so close. But that type of burst is what I'm planning on doing against her. If she didn't have that shield, I would have actually beat her in the fight. And this route will become very effective later on. Or I should say a lot more effective to use proper English. Wow. Ah, so close. Almost got both of them there. I'm actually tempted to get Luden's Companion. I normally don't like getting this item, but considering I'm getting Angel Staff, I'm going to go ahead and grab it. Because Angel Staff gets more powerful with the more mana you have. So main reason I'm trying to use all my spells to burst down the waves is just to get these minions attacking the tower. And once the minions are on that tower, hopefully they die to it so she won't get her farm. So she does have her full item already. But she did waste shield. Ah, yeah, her ult is just too powerful for me right now. Yep, that's gonna hurt. But I did get my Ludens. Because Angel Staff is so close, I'm just gonna start building for it. Man, I dislike Mel characters. They're just so powerful. Alright, so to go into the idea of the build is, I guess, Luden's Companion, Angel Staff into Shadow Flame, likely into some type of burn item, and then Void Staff. And I already have boots, but I will probably switch that out later on for something that hits a little harder. Actually, Malignance should probably be my fourth item. Because I can cast my ult and will encase them. Yeah, the Darius keeps going forward too much trying to get that tower. There we go. They did get first tower, so that gives them the feat of strength. That Mel is extremely aggressive, and with that champion you can play aggressive and not have to worry. Oh, he got her. Nice.
Enemy double kill.
So Silas does concern me just because I do not have the damage to get him. Because he does have my ult. Ah, I thought there was a tower there, I forgot. That was a good grab. And he still died to the Jace. Yeah, the Mel is the biggest problem right now. But later on, the Amumu should be able to take her, I hope. So it's her and the Jace that we need to take care of. The longer the game goes on, the less her burst will actually matter. Just because our champions are pretty good sustain. Also, we have an insane Darius on our team. So 15 seconds for my ult. Yeah, so she mainly just outranges me. I'm going to be honest, I was going to play Morgana this game. And Morgana is very powerful against Mel because of the spell shield. But sadly, she was banned.
Double kill. An ally has been slain.
So I got her to waste her shield.
An ally has been slain.
Just going to keep chipping at her as best I can. Ooh, red buff.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Let me give you a hug.
Oh, dang, that was amazing. Ooh, dang, that hurt. So that is the other thing that my ult will do, is put you in suspension. Very powerful heal slash defense. I just don't like using it much because, well, it's a lot less powerful. Very risky out of the Brum. But main way you beat a Mel is just to keep her stunned. And she's out of here. Nice.
Has been destroyed.
Yep, we're going to want to get out of here. Everybody in the team besides the Ashley and Brum is saying no danger.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah. I'd really like to fight her, but I just don't have the power. I know she got another item, and they also have the better boots. But I can pick off the minion wave. So this is the main reason why I said it just takes time for it to balance out. Because now they're as scared of our abilities as we are of theirs. So that was my Angel Guardian. That was nice of him, jumping over the wall like that. Well, your phrase, that was extremely mean of him doing that. But it was nice of a attempt to, not attempt, but plan to kill me. I should have ran back down to steer clear of the jungle. I just thought our side was clear. Alright, so we're going to sit here for a few seconds to get the needlessly large rod. In the past, you used to be able to ping it of what item you're going to build. So one thing I will be starting to lose on is movement. They all do have the better boots, so 50 move speed, 45, 45. But once they upgrade those boots, I will be very hard pressed to get away from them. So I'm going to mainly focus on my damage output to try and kill them before they get me. So Darius, seeing that they have a very powerful mage, he did get Force Nature. That is probably the best sustain anti-mage item in the game. There we go. Oh, dang. That Mel just wiped out my health. And that is why Mels are scary. But as you saw in the team fight, because we were able to dodge half their attacks, we were able to deal mass amounts of damage to them and win the team fight. So the reason why I tapped reset is because all of their health is really, really low and all the enemies are coming back. What that means is teleport back to base, reset your health, get your stats back, and then go back in for the fight. Also, buy the items you want. But mainly it's just the first one of max out your health again. So the river critter, it should be the better river critter to where we'll do a giant scan on the map, so we will want that. If we can get it. Because it will not only reveal all of their wards, but it will also give us sight of any of them over here. There we go. Yeah, I do not like this fight without the Darius. So Mel, if she was greedy, she might have activated her ult there for the kill. But she's probably saving it for me. Or even the Darius. Dang, that hurt. Alright. So as I said earlier, Malignance is next. So they're just waiting on that Mel to come over here, get close to the bush, and just... And she walked off. Dang. That was very smart of her. So I'm going to go bottom, hopefully draw some of them near. Actually, fight will probably be at bottom. Because of the dragon. So Silas did activate his Zonias. And we got a free Jace. Going the wrong way. Reason why I keep using that little hand thing is because I can teleport to it, and it's probably the best movement option I do have for this character. Because normally with Lissandra, even with the better boots, she is still insanely slow. Well, let me rephrase. The ability is just so much faster. Because later on it comes on a much shorter cooldown, which I only upgraded 3 times. Later on it just is useful to be in the habit of spamming it. So 6.7 seconds, and that's not including any cooldowns I get for it. Correction, it is, but I'm not at full build yet. Actually, I'm going to go with that item. The reason why I went with the higher priced item whenever I could afford it is just so that later on, whenever I'm building, I can get the individual parts for that one quicker. Considering I only have 2 spaces left besides boots, it's not that much of a difference, but it's good habit. I'm going to see if I can go hunt down the Jinx. With my luck, the Mel is right here. Looks like she teleported. Ouch. Yeah, so Nunu, not Nunu, a Mumu went ahead and got himself a higher level. And I'm gone. Yeah. Higher level magic resist, so most of their characters don't do much to him. Except characters with Leandres. Dang. They're pulling out all the ults. So he's trying to bait them close. Because he knows he can just grab them and wipe them out. That was odd. Oh, it was just stalling. Okay. I was going to say, the Ashley's been dead for a little while, but then it gave the kill to Lux. But it's because it was going through all the eliminations in a very specific order. But yeah, that fight loss was probably my fault because I just died too early. I should not have jumped in. Also, if you're wondering what all these little red embers are that I'm picking up, that is a part of the dragon buff of this, the Infernal Dragon Soul. Once the Infernal Dragon Soul is out, not the soul, once it's chosen as the red dragon, as in it is the third dragon has started, those will start popping up all over the map if it is the fire one, or the red one, to be more specific. And what that does is that each one will increase your ability haste for every cinder you collect, which is only like a 0.01 or something like that. Here, if you look, it's, so I have 67, and I just collected 2. Actually, it's 1 per. Thought it was actually less than that. Wow. But also, whenever you die, it explodes you and drops half them on the ground. And also, whenever you run through fresh ones, as in the ones that are pre-generated on the map, it gives you a slight move speed boost. So if we get this Elder Drake, we should win the match, because what Elder Drake does is if they're at 20% health, it's an execute. And that's why they're wanting the whole team to pull back. We should have tried pressing for the dragon, though. Not dragon, but for that tower. Oh, yeah, Mel's mean. She got Magi Soul Stealer, so the more kills you have, it will give you glory stacks, and that each glory stack will give you 5 ability power and 10% move speed. But you lose 10 on death. So it can give you a whole bunch of move speed and ability power. I think it's 110 or something like that. But as you see, it went down to 8 because she died. So there goes Lux. Yeah, I'm just too weak to take those fights. So they're doing what we hope is their last stand. There we go. And I believe that is game. Boom! Alright, so I probably ought to start saying thank you all for watching. Have a good rest of your night. Like and subscribe, and just have a good rest of your day.